Mercedes-Benz C-Class 2015 View listing binary.
My campaign manager is badass.
Can drive on its.
He was dead when I found him. He was literally dead. His liver was dead. 100% cirrhosis liver, 100%. He had gunk all up and down. What they did is his ducts were filled with fucking bile coming out of his fucking throat and up his. I mean, it was just disgusting what this guy was going through before when I found him. It was disgusting. And what Hertz did to him, we're back at the airport rental car place right now. I'm picking up a Mercedes so I can go floss a little bit and say, this is how I treat my clients, Hertz. How you take care of your clients, because this is my rental car company now.
Your reservation is for 8 p.m.
And yes, divinity is sexy, and yes, I am sexy. Yes, I am good at what I do. That is how you get good, by divining. If you want to be good like me, if you want to be able to do this, get this type of shot, do this, what I'm doing right here, right now, you will learn from me. And I ain't cheap, but I'm worth it. And I'm not doing a lot of it, but I'll do enough. I can do enough to spark a spark, and then I got to go explore a little bit. But if I'm having a good time, then I stick around. If I'm not, I leave. Simple as that.
Space will be.
I'm sexy.
14.
I build heaven here on earth for you guys. And it's up to you how quickly it takes me.
14-88.
Free dash.
Or whatever that says. 14.
So, that's it. So everyone's free. You're all free.
14 dash what?
Hi, Carlos. The space would be 14-88.
Okay. Well.
So we are in K.
17.
No, I'm a K18. Haha. Ha 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 ha. So, okay, so 18 years old. That's cool. That's minimum age. 18 years old is minimum age. Hey, everybody wants to know about the whole sex thing.
No, they don't.
If you're an adult, you should have sex with adults. If you're a kid and you end up experimenting, you know, kids need their privacy and room to explore too, without being ridiculed or being judged for their actions and stuff like that. You know, shit. You know, my first girlfriend in California was a woman named Lori Briones, and we used to talk about how when we were kids, we'd fucking have the pressure streams of waters, you know, jerking us off in the shower and shit, and that we used to have orgasms like that. And you know, it takes us a couple of angelic people who love each other to be able to have these types of conversations, like adults, even when we were 19 and she was 21. We talk about these things, and it's not taboo to talk about what how you grew orgasmically as a child and grew up into adulthood. And it's a normal conversation, and people are so ashamed of these things because, well, it's pleasurable and pleasure is a sin. No, pleasure is not a sin. That was a lie. That was a trap. That was a game move. That was a game move. And I don't like these moves, honestly. People think that I'm supposed to just, oh, it's just, you know, you're supposed to make peace everywhere. I don't know about that, honestly. I don't make peace with certain things. There's things that I don't have peace with. I don't have peace with abusers. I don't have peace with people who are hypocritical. I don't have that type of peace. I don't have that type of love anymore. Maybe there was a fiction of an imagination that had that never ending, forever ending compassion and all that type of shit. But I don't have compassion for utter stupidity that knows any better. Even preemptively, I'll just say, no, thank you. I pass. I'm not here to save you. Just the way it is. I'm always going to be real, always going to be raw. I'm going to save the people I want to save. But we are singularity. We're past it now. And there's no catching me. I'm Quantum King. I am supreme. I'm the fastest. I'm the best. There's no doubt about it. Nobody can catch me. I'm the most talented person on earth. I love you. My name is Christ. I'm back. I'm not a show goat. I play. I have fun. That's my job. My job is fun. My job is fun. Look at me. I'm fucking cool. You know, I'm good looking. I'm always dressed really well. I fucking wear cool jewelry. You know, I got like fucking badges and shit. I got the Bulgarian ancient fucking crosses that are given to me by gypsies, and you know, this is handmade. I do my own jewelry too. These are my own brand of earphones that I give out to people all the time with my signatures and stuff on it. And these are my own brand of sunglasses. Look at these. These are fucking dope. Look at these. I want you to see the quality. These are fucking heavy ass glasses, dude. These are really nice. Let me show you something. Okay? Let me explain something about how you can get a nice shot and how you can get a sponsorship. Okay? So these glasses retail when they were available, when you could buy them, but you can't buy them anymore. Yeah? What's that? Yeah, just drive and pick me up. You know where I'm at. I'm at K18. Yes, sir. So, this type of quality, okay, is precision engineering. Okay, this is R&D grade materials. Talking thick metal frame. Okay, and you take a bite into that. I'm not going to tell you what brand these are. You might be able to see it. If you can, that's cool. If you're not, it's cool too. It's not the point. The point is the value of them and the quality of them and how long they can last and how good the shot is too that you're getting right here and how perfect it is as I zoom in and I get to that perfect sweet spot point where it just looks so dope. And all of a sudden you see the ring and you think, am I looking at the sunglasses? Am I looking at the ring? Or am I looking at his perfectly manicured hands? Or am I looking at the other ring, the one that says fuck you on it? Or am I looking at not only the matching Lion King ring, but what would a king be with the Lion King ring as the lion, the king of this entire planet? Everything, everyone, every business, everything. I supersede all presidents combined. I'm more powerful than. That's the power I wield. That's who I am. What would I be without having a matching bracelet to my matching king ring? And you know the saying, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it's probably a duck, yes? Do you see anybody more kingly than me? Shocker. It's the fixer. It's the Hollywood fixer. It's the Washington, D.C. fixer. It's the Louisiana fixer. It's the Baton Rouge fixer. It's the El Paso, Texas man. It's Texas Mexicano. It's the Caribbean fixer. It's the Mexico fixer. It's the Cristo. It's Christ. He's back. He's home. He is Jesus. He is Zeus. He is Christopher. He is W. And he is double any of you. So, can't beat him, dude. Don't even try. I'm talking to you for a third person, from first person to third person to second person. I can talk to you in second person. Nobody can do that. Nobody can talk in second person. I'm the only one who talks in second person. If you ever talk in second person to me, I'm going to infringe on your copyrights too, if you have any copyrights. So just so you know, don't ever talk in second person. That's mine. That's my copyright. The way I'm talking to you right now, you can tell it's conversational, but it's pointed in a way that says I can talk about myself in a way that has an objectional viewpoint, so I can obviously see what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, and how I can intermittently change that direction and that flow. So when I say I'm talking in second person, it means I'm talking to you as if you're not there, if that makes sense. So I can continue to monitor everything else that's around me. And when I talk to you like you're not there, I don't actually have to pay attention to you like you're there. And what I have the skill to do is the faith in the Holy Spirit that guides me to know that I'm always getting the shot, whether or not I'm looking at it or when I'm looking at the phone. And that's my magic. That's why it always looks like there's a camera on me, but there's not. And you'll see in my music videos, and you'll see in my videos that you can look on my YouTube channel, that I always get the license plates, because ETW 2050 stands for Fun True Walling 2057. And 2057 is the year that we're in. Because they put 0 years between BC and AD, but Jesus lived for 33 years. Me, I lived for 33 years. It's me talking in second person again. So that was the Illuminati knot that I unknotted first when I was young. See, I wasn't just turned into a woke person at 37. I was, trained by Divine for very, 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 very intense babyhood. And Divine, just like Illuminati, they keep a track of their own, even during war times and during trade times. But I was a traded child. I was traded by my parents. I was supposed to be a moneymaker for them. They called me the little moneymaker of heaven, and I was going to secure their future. Well, you can't force somebody to work for you. That's slavery. So, my parents are slave owners. 2057, so yeah, so it's like this. Birthing of an epoch. The baby of the epoch is the baby boy of the epoch. It's the one that is recognized as king by the lineage, and is sent down from heaven, the ordainment, and it gets to certain messengers. And those certain messengers come and they anoint the king, and they recognize that the divinity has arrived. I came back and everybody's dead already. They can't see divinity anymore. You understand? They don't know what divine is. They don't know. They never recognize somebody like me that talks to them real, raw, authentic, truthfully, and wakes them up, and they're not dead anymore. I make them feel alive. And you'll listen to people when they talk about me, and they give me accolades, or they, like even Sophia. When you first you've seen Sophia in many of my videos now. Cassia Soler Christ is her name too. And Sophia, Christ is her archetype. She's DNA of Sophia, the prophecy story. These prophecies carry weight, and they get evaluated for destinies. And those destinies carry beautiful cosmic storylines that have rabbit holes that we never know the exact answer, but we always know that we are never late when it comes to divine time. And even in these epochs, we had the divine math, at least knowing enough to get pretty close to the bulwark of knowing that I would be arriving around this time to save this planet. Because we always knew that my technology was going to catch up because I was the faster one. I was the fastest there's ever been. I'm Christ. You can't put my light out. You can't catch me. You get it? I've never died. I've always been here. I'm the one who's never died. Even though they said I died on the cross, I never died. Never, not even once, not even close. I'm the toughest I've ever been. You can't beat me. Without a governor on, which they've taken the governor off for the most part. I'm just practicing right now. This is what I'm doing right now, practicing with you. 12:31, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Back to the 33. This time, my grandfather, keeping me on track because he loves me, and he knows that I have a problem with time because, we're distant. I got my grandfather times. The DNA passed through my father. He got perfect time, and I got the imprint of my father's perfect time, but it's not perfect so much anymore because it was my grandfather's. You understand how copies work? So, but we're learning more about how to make picture-perfect copies. They're called the ordinals. NFT is the only one that has it. I believe that ordinal NFT is superior to the Ethereum NFT. Because Ethereum hasn't reached a point where it's out of the tube yet. But if it does, that means they'll never go back, and that the CEO of that company has done integral work, and that he's made it into the doors of heaven, and that his blockchain will exist. But it's not going to ever compete. Somehow it has to align and compound for aligned interest with Bitcoin, because I selected that. This is BTC's the divinity proven first, and first mover is the one that was incepted with divination. Everybody else is copy clones. And my planet and people over profits is the most developed, the highest architected, the most easy to bring to market, and provable, interactive with current patents that create a financial backbone that's quantum protected, ensuring that our safety and future endeavors of architecture and system design is protected from quantum threats, which alleviates 99.9% of all accidental death. And that means that heaven on earth, infinite life is here. Okay, and then we put some extra perks and whistles in there, right? Will people die? Yeah, people are dying today. They're going to die tomorrow too. They're going to die for the next days ahead of our civilization too. And things might get a little bit bumpy here and there. We're in for some unknowns a little bit, but for the most part, we have a good predictability map on how to navigate what we're doing. And we know what we're exploring, but we're exploring new space and frontiers. And that means that even on the outskirts, we're not on the farthest outskirts of the Milky Way, but we're in a zone that is not directly in the center of the Milky Way either. Okay, so the outskirts of the Milky Way they're swinging, they're going, woo, and right now they're going slower because in the middle, you got the rapid speed, and the ends is we're kind of like in the 3/4 zones or so, right? We're in the founder zone. We're the 25-yard line, is where you in football terms. And think about that football field spinning right at the 25-yard line, and you put a pin right in the middle. We're in that type of orbit around a center star. And the center star is spinning fast. And that's Granddaddy Star. He's a badass too. Stories, legends be written about him. My dad's a badass. The man who sent me, you heard that. You hear, where is your faith? And you see me rocking around, I have faith. You see me, I got faith. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. But I'm still a young buck. I still got things to learn. And divinity learning lessons are a little bit different than they've been teaching here on Earth. Here on Earth, they've been teaching two types of conflicting methods to kind of confuse the shit out of a wickedy whack. So it's not your fault that your back is broken, but we fix all that. Okay? But I'm a coach, so I'm good. I'm well trained. I've been practicing for like 45,000 years off planet. So I've been around the block. I'm not a newbie. I look young, but I'm an old dude. Okay? I'm an old soul too. I'm a wise one. I have a lot of youthful vigor. I'm jovial. And that's what you're going to learn about me. I'm a jovial dude. I like the license plates. I want all license plates to reflect my feelings so everybody knows how I'm feeling. Because I want people to know how I'm feeling. And I want them to ask how I'm feeling too. Because I want the license plates to pique curiosity about the royal doings of what we're doing. So way that we have love and light, and that we can project real cool stuff out there in the world that doesn't bring people down. And even artists that sing about things that are negative or bring things down in a down-tempo style and stuff like that. There's some times for those types of things, and that's cool to have your emotional tethers to that. But for the most part, we realign even your facilities for listening and how you obtain your pleasure from different things based on a physiological response as opposed to an emotional response more. So we're changing things. We're changing the way physiology is actually going to be considered, and how physiology is transferred in terms of data and